Hey guys, it's Team Luke1665 Gaming here, back with another video. And today is week number 7 of prediction videos. These were your final scores if you want to check them out. We are doing week 7. It was my week 6 score predictions there if y'all interested. I don't think I got any of them right. Here, let's show you this real quick. Yeah, I wasn't even close on any of them. Ooh, bro. Ah, man. I think the closest one that I got was. Oh, man, hold up. Who would have known the Jets blew out Green Bay, bro? Falcons upsetting the Niners, bro. Alright. Alright, that's going to do it for week 6. We are going to change it to week number 6 now. Number 7. Ooh, we got some AFC versus NFC matchups, but before we jump in right there, I'm gonna show you the injury report real quick. If y'all interested, is it? Let's include this too. No. Alright. There you go. If y'all interested, I'm gonna just scroll for a few seconds. You can pause it right there if y'all want to find out your team. Aaron Rodgers, Carson Wentz is gone for a few weeks. I hope everyone's having a good week right now, and I hope y'all are enjoying it. Oh my goodness. Prescott's back. Russell Wilson's banged up. Oh no. I apologize for my background. And that's all for now. We're going to jump straight into week 7 game picks right now. So my first matchup of the day is going to be none other than the Saints and the Cardinals. So we have an interesting Thursday Night Football, probably going to be a better one than last 2 weeks because, man, they were awful. It was like bad. But hopefully this one's better. So the Saints, they are 2-4. The Cardinals are 2-4. So one of these teams are gonna be 3-4, and the other is gonna be in 2-5. So for the Saints, they have defeated the Falcons and the Seahawks, which is a bird team. They can beat the Cardinals, then they need to beat Baltimore, and then they have to beat the Eagles. Falcons they already did it, so it doesn't matter there. But for the Eagles, that's if they can beat the Eagles and the Cardinals and the Ravens, they can complete the Bird Gauntlet. The Bird Gauntlet, and that would be kind of funny. But I actually do have the Saints winning this one. Honestly, I think the Cardinals aren't that good. Yeah, they do get D Hop back. They do have Kyler Murray in their hands. They just got Robbie Anderson, so I mean, I don't know, man. Dude. I don't know if I should pick them or not, but I think I'm gonna pick the Saints, even though they're banged up. I think Andy Dalton somehow gets it done with Chris Olave. I think the defense steps it up big time and shuts the Cardinals down. I will have the Saints winning thanks to that defense and a few good plays by the offense. Saints will win this game. Close one, 24-20. Hopefully that's a much better Thursday night game. Next up we have is the Atlanta Falcons versus the Cincinnati Bengals. So we actually have an interesting game here. Why is that? Because we have the Falcons to coming to the home field, beating up San Francisco, and we have the Cincinnati Bengals beating up New Orleans. So these two teams are doing decent. So one of these teams are going to be having a losing record, and the other will have a winning record. So it's just going to be a close game. It's going to have both offenses cook up again. But in this one, I think I'm going to give the edge to Cincinnati. I think they have a much, much, much better roster built around than the Falcons. I'm even surprised that the Falcons are 3-3 because I thought they were going to do horrible this year. They're honestly solid with Arthur Smith. They're not the best team, not the worst team. They're just mid, but in a good way. I have the Bengals, though, winning this matchup 34-27. It is going to be a close matchup. You might want to keep your eye on it. It's going to get juicy. Next up we have is the Detroit Lions and the Cowboys. Dak comes back. The Lions are off their bye. I think Swift's coming back soon. Hold on, my camera ain't working, bro. My camera, bro. Hold up. Jeez, why is this got froze? Hold up, man. It's still rolling, which is good, but there we go. Oops. My bad if I'm doing this, man. I don't know what's going on, but whatever. Not pulling them out. Okay, Lions Cowboys. So the Lions are coming off a bye. Dallas is coming back with Dak Prescott after a heartbreaking loss to make themselves 4-2. They gotta find a way to win if they're gonna want to stay in the hunt for the playoffs right now, as they are. I think they'll get this win. They'll advance to 5-2. The Lions, you gotta cook it up, man. I think this will be close. Cowboys win this one, 27-17. No, not 27, 17. Oops, my bad. Colts Titans. This could go either way, but I think this one I'm going with Tennessee. And the other pool I went with the Indianapolis because I don't know who's exactly going to win this game. But I think this is a coin flip. It could go either way. Like I said, Matt Ryan and Ryan Tannehill battle it off with JT, as in Jonathan Taylor, and Derrick Henry. I don't know if Derrick Henry's playing yet, or no. Jonathan Taylor, if he's going to play yet. But I think they have some underrated wide receivers that the Colts can use. But I don't think it'll be enough for Indianapolis this week. I think the Colts will lose, unfortunately, and the Titans advance themselves to 4-2 and get themselves a huge win. I think the Titans will win this game by a final 30-23. Next matchup we have is the Green Bay Packers and the Washington Commanders. No Carson Wentz for the Commanders. They still have Brian Robinson, their wide receivers. I think Jahan Dotson's not playing either. Oh, man. And then Green Bay is struggling right now. Green Bay, get your free win while you can before you guys somehow manage to blow this. This is an easy win. Make yourselves 4-3 and get yourselves together because you're going to need this win. And I do think you guys get this win. If you guys don't win this game, your season might be over. Keep it together, guys. You guys got this. I have Green Bay winning by a final score being 24-15. I think it's a weird score, but I think Green Bay will win this game by a final of 24-15. Next up we have is the Bucks Panthers. Unfortunately, my team as the Carolina Panthers will probably get destroyed because we are unfortunately starting PJ Walker yet again. I thought Jacob Eason was going to remain the starter now, but it doesn't look like it. We're trying to tank for Bryce Young. Also, not too mad about it because I knew we weren't gonna have a good season, but I expected way much better for this team because we had a solid roster, like better than the Saints, better than the Falcons, better than the Bears, like better than Washington, man, better than the Seahawks, better than the Giants. But that chemistry though is cooking. But man, dude, it's just devastating that we can't figure things out right now with our roster wise. But this one, I have it being a blowout. Unfortunately, I do think Tampa Bay is gonna win this game huge by a final score of 38-17. Massive blowout, unfortunately. Next up, Giants Jags. Trevor Lawrence, Daniel Jones. Two teams that are probably indeed on the rise, and they can play many times to come. But unfortunately, I do have this one going to Jacksonville. This is another coin flip game because I don't know who's going to win this one. I do maybe think the edge could go to New York, but I think Jacksonville is going to get a win here to make themselves 3-4 and get themselves a huge win. I think Trevor Lawrence can cook. I think the offense is going to have big plays in this game. I'm going with the Jaguars in this one by the final of 28-24. Next game we have is the Browns and the Ravens. Close game. I think Lamar gets it cooking early. Almost chokes it, but I think the Ravens defense will make good plays in the second half. But the Ravens offense and defense has to cook better in the second half. I have this one being 24-19. Next up we have is the Jets and the Broncos. I'm gonna go with Denver. Again, I'm going with the Jets and the other one. This could go either way. But again, man, the Broncos have not looked good. I don't know if this is a good idea to take Denver or not. But I think I think the Broncos defense will make big plays to stop the Jets. But man, that offense looks kind of sketchy. I do have the Broncos winning this one by a final score of 27-21. Okay, next game is the Texans and the Raiders, and I do have this being a blowout. I think the offense of the Raiders will cook, and cook, and they will destroy the Texans by the final score of 35-13. I think Derek Carr and Adams cook. I don't know if Adams is playing yet or not. I think he might be facing suspension, but I doubt it. I think he just got fined to learn his lesson and stuff like that. And yeah, again, final score being 35-13. Next game we have is the Chargers and the Seahawks. This could be a good game, honestly. Really good game. This could be close between these two teams, but I have the edge going to the Chargers in this one. Close game. I think the Chargers somehow get a game-winning field goal in the final seconds in the fourth quarter. Final score being 23-20. I think Geno Smith's going to have a much better game than last week. I think the Justin Herbert will have a better game. I think the defense might regress in this game, but I think it's going to be a close one. 23-20. I think the Chargers will win this game. Close game. Next up we have is the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. I had it going to the Chiefs. Again, I'm going with a coin flip. I'm going with the Chiefs on this one and the 49ers with the other one. There's too many games that are like unpredictable. It could go either way. But I think this one it's gonna give the edge to the Chiefs. Close game, but I think the 49ers will fall short. And I think the Chiefs get a huge win to make themselves 5-2 by the final score being 34-27. Next up is Sunday Night Football between Miami and Pittsburgh. Tua comes back, and I think he balls out to shut down either Mitch Trubisky, Kenny Pickett. I think the Dolphins will win this game by the final being 25-20. Close game. I think the defense might cook for the Steelers, but Kenny Pickett's going to have a rough day. I think he'll throw at least one interception, and Tua's going to light up the Steelers. I think Tyreek's going to have another big day. And yeah. And then lastly, but not least, Patriots Bears, blowout. I'm not gonna really talk about this game. I have it been 31-10, and that is your final scores for the week. I do hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe, and I'll You guys can pause the video right now. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.